Well, hello, you know it's going to be a strange video when I've got these gloves on. Here's what happened today. I was down at Aldi and I purchased for my boy just a little twin pack of Kinder Surprise. And Aldi have boxes like that at the checkouts where you can get your Kinders. But what was very interesting about this box was the toys inside. And let me just show you. I think there's been a mix-up at the Kinder factory. Or this might be just the only one, but we're going to do an investigation like a Kinder CSI. Oh, hey, look at that. My boy worked out how to twist them together. Look what's come out of those Kinder Surprises. It's the twist heads. There's Yoda. And there's, oh, I don't know, who's that one? Someone. I'm not even going to go there because I don't know, even though the sheets are there. So, I believe there's been a mix-up. Somehow the twist heads have got into normal Kinders. And we're going to open up all those to see if there's any more. Now, from my understanding, these twin packs came with the 2013 Playful toys. These sort of arrived in Aldi sort of mid-year, and I've never seen a twist head come out of these. I've opened up quite a few of these. My boy loves Kinder Surprises, but if my hunch is correct, I believe there's some twist heads caught up in the stock there. To give you an idea how the twist heads are normally sold, they come in packs like that, and they usually have their own aisle display or own stand. But I've also seen them in 3-packs. But I've never ever seen them come out of those. So let's get the investigation on the way. Well, okay, there's 24 packets, so that's 48 eggs. All these packets have seals on them, and it's going to be one continuous take here. I'm not going to be doing any editing. This is not a trick video. People will be saying, oh, goodness me, Leo's doing tricks again. I've got gloves on, it's going to get very... Oh, these eggs are all soft because in Australia at the moment, it's summertime, and look at that, it's just all molten. It's very hot. Okay, that's not obviously a Doodah egg, a Star Wars egg, and we'll probably find this one here isn't either. If I find one that isn't, you'll probably find the fact that the other one isn't either, but we're going to have to look through everything. This is going to get very messy, very messy. Let's take a look in there. No, it's not. And what I might do is find someone who likes to have the toys and have all this as a fan Doodah thing, maybe for next year, eh? Or whenever, well, who knows when this video is going to get uploaded. Maybe I'm preempting myself there. But I just got such a surprise when those twist heads came out of what looked like... Oh, here we go. Look at that. Look at that. So the twist heads are in amongst the normal stock. Is that a Kinder mistake? Let's check the other egg. That is very interesting. I didn't know this. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it's another twist head. That's interesting. I thought Yoda was the hard one to get. Very, very interesting. And who's that one? Was Jar Jar Binks? Well, you can chuck him straight in the bin. Okay, so we've got 2 twist heads here. I think this is a factory mistake. Because the Star Wars stuff has been kept separate. Actually, I'll keep that there because people who I give this to are going to want the little bits of paperwork. Oh boy, this is going to get messy. Let's keep opening. So that was my second box, wasn't it? I got into, which had the twist heads, the Star Wars twist heads. And you know what? I have been through this amazing McDonald's diet that I did, and boy, I could speak extensively on it. No, that's just a normal toy in there. Or should I say grand Kinder toy. It has transformed me. I am a new Leo. I'm like the Leo that was around, before YouTube. I'm like the young Leo again. Oh, I know that toy. That's great. That's the one that you flick the little guys. It's like surfing toys. Oh, let's open up another box. They're all sealed, guys. There's no tricks going on here. I absolutely guarantee I am not setting this up. I'm sure there's going to be... I've got a feeling there'll be more twist heads. And I'm thinking that the Kinder factory has gone berserk. Let's see what's in here. Ah, yep. Kinder, look at that. C-3PO. So the Force is with us on that one. Let's open up the other egg here. I should be looking at the packaging more. Maybe people say, oh, but Leo, the twist heads are in the surprise toys, the normal ones. Oh, who's that one? Who knows their Star Wars? I haven't got the fact sheet here. Well, that's another one for whoever's going to be a very lucky person. I think we're going to get quite a few twist heads here. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, back to the McDonald's thing. Man, oh man, that is going to be an eye-opener for a lot of people, and I learned a lot about the McDonald's company from it. I learned a lot about myself, actually. I've got my body talking to me, my stomach now talks to my brain. More twist heads. How about this? It's like this whole box. You know what I did? I actually, when my boy, it was this morning that these entered the house. I went to Aldi this morning. I had a chat about the fan, but we'll talk about the fans soon. Those fans I returned, and I saw my boy open these, and I thought, wow, I better go back and just check the box that he got it from. There was a couple of other, more Star Wars guys. I don't know who that is. I've already established that. Put them on the Star Wars side. It's getting a bit messy on this side, I tell you. There'll be chocolate everywhere. And I thought, well, I'll race back and I'll get the rest of the box, because it was checkout 3, lane 3 at the Aldi I go to, which is the one at Mount Kringai in Sydney. And I'm always curious about stuff like this. I don't know, it's just me. I'm just oh, look at that, more twist heads. And look who it is. It's another Yoda. Very interesting. I'm pretty sure he's the hard one to get. Wow. And it's just coming out of the Playful toys. I've opened up heaps of the Playful toys so far, and I've never ever struck the Star Wars guys. Who's this one? Oh, who's that? Wow, someone's going to get a whole bunch of twist heads, aren't they? Someone's going to get very lucky. I don't have too many Star Wars fans frequent my channel anymore. I think a lot of them ran away when I stopped doing Lego. I'm jumping around from different... Every time I see a twist head, I seem to lose the plot what I'm talking about. Yeah, the McDonald's thing that I did, that's gonna be a mind blower for a lot of people. And I did it. When did I do it? Back in mid-August of 2013. Another twist head, whoever that guy is. I'm not very good at Star Wars, am I? And this will be a twist head as well. Yeah, I did it back in earlier this year, 2013. And I never didn't think that's R2D2. I didn't think I was going to get through it. I had this doubt in my mind that I could pull it off. The first week was quite difficult, I'll have to admit. But once I got into the rhythm of it, a bit of Groundhog Day sort of kicked in as well. But then it was the McDonald's staff that came up with some of the clues into how to make it work for me. And some of the staff know me very well. I'm a regular at McDonald's. I'm always buying, there's a normal Kinder toy in there. I'm always buying, I shouldn't say the bad meals, the Big Mac meals, all the stuff that makes you, you saw how big I was. I just ate a lot of food. It wasn't McDonald's that made me fat. It was the fact that I ate a lot of food. And what I did at McDonald's, basically did a reverse Morgan Spurlock. It is such a simple thing to do, and what is amazing is it was very inexpensive to do, and anyone could do this anywhere because McDonald's is everywhere. This is not impossible to do. It is achievable for anyone. More twist heads. R2D2. I've got to concentrate. Like I said, I keep saying I'm not good at Star Wars. What's this one? Be another. Who's that guy? We're getting a lot of him, aren't we? Yeah, it's very, very interesting, this. I've said it seems to be split. I'm just looking at the piles here. We're getting sort of more twist heads than really anything else. Okay, we're nearly finished this first layer. I better keep going, or else you guys are going to get, super bored of me. Yeah, that McDonald's thing, that's the great thing about it, is anyone can do this. McDonald's is everywhere. And I'm really surprised someone hasn't... That's Darth Vader. Someone hasn't done this before, because in a funny way, it is so simple to do, and I love simple. I'm not a person who likes complex, and anyone who's worked with me would know that. Maybe you call it lazy. Another Yoda. It's funny. I think I sent a whole box of Star Wars stuff to a friend, and he reported back to me. He said, "Hey, Leo, it was all stacked with the things you don't want, Star Wars guys you don't want." And I got a funny feeling he said he didn't get any Yodas out of a whole box. This is really weird. I hope this is interesting. There's that one. R2, is it? Again. This has to be a factory mess up. It has to be. Kinder must have gone berserk. The machine that feeds the normal surprise toy thing must have gone berserk, and it's just fed into the Joe Blogs stock. Another Yoda. Can you believe it? I can't. Oh, the pile on this side, it's getting very messy. And the ants are going to love me. I've had this ant infestation on my table here because I've been looking at so much confectionery, candy, whatever you want to call it, sweets, lollies. You got to say all those words because everyone seems to call things you put in your mouth full of sugar a different name. Oh, can you believe it? How many Yodas? It'll make a great thumbnail for this video, won't it? All these Twisthead Yodas coming out. And someone is going to be a very lucky fan. Oh, that guy, this is really, really starting to spook me. Very, very spooky Kinder Surprise. I'm into my second layer now, so I'm like halfway through. I'm just getting spooked by this now. I'm getting like Star Wars spooked, which is, you know, I'm gonna lay in bed tonight and I'm just gonna have, you know, Yoda in my head. Who's that? Is that Princess Leia? I'm not even gonna try and be right here, but obviously it's another set of Star Wars guys. My hands are sweating. Like, look, these eggs are literally, you know, they're molten. They're just not that far from being. Who's that? Is that Boba Fett? Oh, I don't know. You guys can tell me. I should have a little sheet next to me telling me which guys these are. But then I'd sound smart, and I can tell you guys I'm not Star Wars smart. So I'm plenty of other things smart, I hope. I'm getting the Thomas the Tank smart, and that's taken me years to work out. Oh, this would be more Star Wars stuff. Can you believe this? Another Yoda. Oh, this is starting to freak me out completely. And it's not set up, guys. People say, oh, me, I've done another faking gay Kinder video. Blah, 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 blah. This is not set up. I raced back to Aldi to get this box. That guy there, it's weird. We seem to be getting that combination a lot, don't we? I have to look back on the video to see how these combinations are coming out. Very, very weird. Yeah, I'm getting freaked out by this, actually. I'm starting to lose what I was talking about with my McDonald's thing. And what was really weird is I couldn't be seen for a while. I actually did a vlog where I covered up my face, whoever that is. It's going to be the same combination again, whoever sits with that. I covered up my face because what happened was I lost so much weight that my skin had to catch up with where my body was. And I had basically all this excess skin. It wasn't a pretty look. And the funny thing is I've still got this problem. My skin is slowly shrinking back to a new size, and I think I'm going to have to possibly get some surgery done to get rid of a flap of skin on down in my abdomen area. Probably too gory to hear that, guys, isn't it? But that's what's happened is I had, you know, because when you're really, really big and obese and fat, Jar Jar, we don't want to see him. We can put him straight on the fire. When you're really, really large, your skin actually becomes very large as well. And well, your skin's an organ. It's one of your, I suppose, your vital organs, isn't it? Was Jar Jar always with Darth Vader? Can we remember? I can't, because I'm blabbering on. When I'm blabbering on, my memory part of my brain turns off. Yeah, so my skin is still catching up with my body, and it's only just recently I decided to reveal myself. Because I thought I can still see around my face, underneath on my neck, there's a whole sort of, the skin is still very loose there. It's that guy there. Man, I should just get a sheet out, shouldn't I, and work this out, instead of sound like a Star Wars dunce. And who's this one? I'm sure this is the same set's coming out, isn't it? You guys will tell me. This is an epic unwrapping or unboxing Kinder video, isn't it? Well, has anyone done anything like this? There's a massive pile of really, really sweet smelling chocolate next to me, and the ants are going to love me. Okay, let's get this one. Yeah, so hopefully in the next month or so my skin is going to, well, shrink back even further, and it'll start to be a proper rendition of exactly what's going on with my body. But there's one thing I did in my McDonald's challenge, which is I think it's midway through. It was midway through, which is the defining moment of what I did. And I think anyone who sees the footage when they see it up on YouTube of what I did, and it was something I did at home, because my challenge is made up of me going through McDonald's and looking at the system. You see everything I purchased. So I went to McDonald's twice a day. I basically bought my dinner at lunchtime. My dinner wasn't very big. But there were 3 meals a day. There was no exercise involved. People asking me, oh, did you exercise, Leo? No, I'm lazy. I'm the laziest person on earth. I can't stand exercising. I do walk I have walked for a long time. I'm a walker in the morning, but I now actually walk in the afternoon. Just walk down to local shops, and that's because I got more energy. When you lose weight, you have lots more energy. Oh, and there's so many twist heads in here. It is not funny. But there's one thing I did midway through the challenge. I think it was day 19, because the morning was basically having breakfast and it was lunch, and then in the afternoon I did something funny. The entertainment part of the video. There's a lot of entertaining, hopefully, in it, because there's nothing worse than watching someone go through the drive-through and order a McDonald's meal after McDonald's meal. But I need people to see the whole thing. The thing about my challenge is you see everything. There's nothing in this, none of this, oh, I lost the footage, or, it's been edited out because, we don't need to see that. You need to see everything, because it's a complete body of evidence. And if anyone is going to pick up and do the same as I did, hopefully they'll go back and look what I did as some sort of, kick-along assistance. Because it's one of those things, it's easy for me to say it now because I've done it. But once you've done it, it seems so easy. That guy, Darth Vader, will it be the same combo here? Oh boy. Yoda. I honestly can't recall who was with who. I mean, obviously the video is evidence here. Thank goodness the video camera is rolling. Last 3 packets. Yes, but McDonald's, it's good news and bad news for McDonald's. There was a lot of upselling that was happening to me, or suggestive selling as I found out it was called. McDonald's have got to stop that. That's my only criticism of the whole thing. And all the stuff that I was upsold or suggestive sold was put in a box, and I take a look at it at the end of the 30 days. And even that's going to shock some people of what happens to that food in the time. I was basically upsold all the way through. And then the argument is, well, if I ate that food, would that have stopped me from losing weight? And that can be an argument that people who understand diets and calories, kilojoules, whatever you want to call it, can then have their 5 cents on. But it really was one of the great things that I've done, and I just hope I can convey that through video and just get some people off their backside and just rethinking about where they are in life. Down to my last couple of boxes here. The other funny thing I actually worked out, Yoda. Who all these comes with Yoda? Do I remember? Oh man, you ought to smell the chocolate here. The sweet thief, no chocolate. Here comes. It's that guy. Very interesting, isn't it? Well, weird. I suppose this is like, in the realm of, did the factory get this totally wrong, or another Kinder stuff up? Last 2. I think one of the things that there's the industry of, well, that guy there, there's the industry of weight loss, and there's also the industry of medicine. And basically people, the pharmaceutical industry, the weight loss industry can't make money unless you are sick and fat. And that's quite an evil topic in itself. And the way I lost weight was, it didn't cost very much at all, and then I just, did it my way. I didn't engage with anyone. That's the whole lot, guys. So there is the empty Kinder box. There is a pile of Kinder eggs. Underneath there is the normal. There weren't many of the, what I call the 2013 surprise toys. Over here is a massive amount of twist heads, which have somehow got caught up in the 2013 surprise toys. And I better show the disposal of all this, because if you say, no, Leo, eat the chocolate when we're not looking. No, Leo doesn't eat the chocolate when you're not looking. Leo is a good boy now, because Leo was reformatted by that very special McDonald's diet, which I got a funny feeling it would reformat anyone who went through and did it. But it's going to take someone else to do it to find out. And remembering I had a lot of weight to lose, and boy oh boy did I lose it. And in fact, for a while there, it was actually quite scary how much weight I was losing, and it was purely diet driven. I wasn't running around the block like a mad chook, with a super increased heart rate waiting to keel over from a heart attack. Oh, summertime here, guys. That's what happens to chocolate in the heat. just goes to mush. The ants are going to love me. This table just ranks of sugary stuff now. Oh, nearly there. Oh. Okay, the gloves are off, so from those 48 eggs, let's look at the toys. There was the Kinder plane. This actually flies, and if you set it up correctly, they actually fly very good. Make sure that your tail plane doesn't do that on you. One of these windmilly guys. These are great. I like those. Another one of those windmilly guys. That's a 3-blader. That previous one was a 4-blader. This little toy here, my son loves this toy. It's basically, there's like a surfer guy inserted there, and you give it a flick, and they take off. This is where Kinder excel with toys like that. This flying doodah. I don't know if I'll be able to demonstrate this for you. Probably not. I'm trying to do this in one take, looking like a fool doing so. Is it going to work for me? Is it going to work? In 3, 2, 1, fly, baby, fly. Well, enough said. And this one here, I'm not a big fan of this toy. You basically pinch that and the thing zooms off. It looks like Ben 10 to me. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'll get in trouble by saying that. I'll try and shoot it over there. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay, let me go and set up the Star Wars guys who are over there. Okay, here are the TWISTHEAD Star Wars guys. The 2 that my son found earlier today are in here as well. Somehow they all got mixed up. Let me just sort these out. But I want to say something about the manager I spoke to at Aldi today, which is very interesting. I talked about the fans that I returned. I did a video about 2 dud fans that were basically broken out of the box, didn't work. And he said to me, and this manager was one of the ones which dresses in a business suit, had an Australian accent. Sometimes the management is German accents, because Aldi being a German company, but this guy was Australian. And he said to me, "Oh, sir, I can assure you all our stuff is tested before it gets basically, packaged up, shipped, whatever, boxed." And I'm saying, well, no, I'm sorry to say this, but the ones that I got couldn't have been because the fans obviously didn't work. And it was a bit of a stalemate from that, actually. He reassured me. He says, "No, sir, all our electrical goods are tested at least, once. Quality, blah, blah." And I thought, well, obviously I'm, fighting a losing battle trying to say my part of the story. I didn't say that I did a video on this. I wasn't going to use that horrible power play. I just thought, I'll be the loser in the argument, the winners and losers. But it's funny, I grew up with the saying, not that I've ever really run a shop or anything, but I always had this feeling that the old saying was, the customer is always right. In the end, with this management person, I was incorrect. He was telling me, no, everything's tested, blah, blah, blah. Well, I think Aldi, like I said in the fan video, you guys have got to, not have this happen. It's a very, very poor look when you have electrical goods, which basically come onto the floor, which are busted in box. Now, in the end, as I found out today, not from the management staff, but from just a normal staff, they said, all that stuff was actually pulled back. There was one of the notifications saying, get the stock and make it disappear. Funny that, isn't it? Considering the person in the suit wanted to tell me everything was, hunky-dory, everything's tested. Well, I certainly know that that's not a fact. And what's really weird here is I've only got one C3PO. How bizarre. Okay, looking at the numbers, we have 3 Jar Jar Binks. As far as I'm concerned, he can go straight in the bin. I've got 4 Jango Fett's, and I think he's a pretty cool guy. We've got 3 Padmeens. I hope that's how you say it. Padme? Padmu? Padma? I have 3 clone troopers. If only I had a whole lot more of these, I could have a clone army. I have got 7 Obi-Wan Kenobis. Use the Force, Luke. Sort of auspicious having 7 of them, isn't it? I have got 1 very lonely C3PO. I have got 8 of the amazing R2-D2. I've got 5 Darth Vaders. I dare say he's a very popular little twisthead. And I've got 10 Yodas with a rogue ant running amongst them. And from what people are telling me, Yoda is a hard one to find, but is this a botch up? Or are they inserting the twist heads into the normal 2013 stock? Put it this way, I never saw any Smurfs in all the ones that I've opened this year. And all of a sudden there's this strange box which has twist heads in it. I wonder what's going on. It's a Kinder Surprise Star Wars mystery. So how about that for a bit of Kinder Surprise Star Wars madness? Is this some bizarre factory mix-up? Or is this some scam to get Star Wars into the heads of every child on the planet? Ah yes, we all love a Star Wars conspiracy, don't we? Anyway, thanks for watching and bye for now.